Hey y'all, it's Holly. Um, at least for now, Oscar movies are back. I know, it's been a long time. Um, I saw The Great Ziegfeld. Ziegfeld. And if you've seen the thumbnail, it's pretty boring. The thing is like I think it could have been better if it wasn't 3 hours. Um, it's about the life of uh Bolis Philos. Hold on. I want to get his name right. Do, 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 do. Ziegfeld. Florence. Florence Ziegfeld. Ziegfeld. And he started off in Broadway and stuff, and uh, he's more famous now for the big showy like showgirl stuff. If you've seen like the image of like the girls on like the cake and it's spinning around and it's huge and Mac and stuff, it's that. He's known for that. If you like the Ziegfeld Follies in particular, if you've been those who have been on a great movie ride at Hollywood Studios, MGM Studios, whichever you prefer it to be called, you may remember in the very beginning, there's over to the right there's a little screen where like it's covered by a screen, but it's that scene where the girls are on the cake and they're all like supposed to be moving, but they're not. Um, I actually have more information on that than the actual movie itself. I'll get into that. Before I get too far, though, I want to say to the people who do watch, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Uh, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's great. Um, Remember, if you like it, if you like the video, like it, comment, share. It all helps me out. Hitting that bell helps you out. Um, but yeah, so truth be told, I can't do a full honest review, but I can do a general one because I kind of sped through the movie because it just was that bit of a drag. Um, and this is coming from someone who finished, like, who watched all of Cavalcade and Broadway Melody and stuff. Like, those were bad, but those weren't terribly long. Cavalcade was bad. I had to stop, like, come back to the next day kind of thing. But um, this just went on. Like, if it was just about him with a few maybe numbers of the Broadway stuff, sure, it was like 2 hours 30. Still a little long, but fine. But this starts from his beginning all the way to his death, and it just drags. I will say though, the sets, the costuming and stuff, as it should be, is good. And the lead being played by William Powell, who the Thin Man, excellent. He's great. Frank Frank Morgan is in it. Frank Morgan being the wizard in Wizard of Oz, and Myrna Loy and Fanny Brice as herself. But the fun one was Ray Bolger, also Wizard of Oz. Um, I saw him, is that Ray Bolger? And I did like the little Amazon X-ray thing as Ray Bolger as himself. So Ray started his career that way. Um, but yeah, I sped through this a little bit because it just wasn't clicking for me. Like in the beginning, it was interesting enough where he was starting out as a carnival barker kind of thing, but once it really started to get like there was like a I was skimming there was like 10 minutes of one show kind of thing. I was like that's too much. Like I get it for the time period because it came out 36, so that's partly why it won the best picture was its extravagance and the name recognition and all of that. But it just went on too long. That's the thing I'm gonna deal with, or whoever wants to do the Oscar Best Picture watchings is that you better get used to 3-something-hour biopics that just drag. The early days have it, like the 30s, late 70s have it, and then like the late 80s, early 90s have it too. And it's not great. Um, the weird thing I noticed um, was that while William Powell, Ziegfeld, um, did age in it, like they put on old man makeup and stuff, his contemporary, like the person who's supposed to be with him the whole time, and rival too, like Morgan's character, they didn't really put any makeup on him. They maybe made him look a little younger, but he kind of stayed the same age the whole time. So it was a little weird seeing him like pretty much the same age while the main character was like old and nine. So that was interesting. But I have this lovely thing that goes. Where are you at? You're not that far in. I think you end at 99? 2001. This goes all the way to 2001. It's just a little out of date. But let's see something here. It won over Anthony Adverse, never heard of it. Dodsworth, never heard of it. Libel Lady, nope. Romeo and Juliet, no. San Francisco, no. Story of Louis Pasteur, no. Tale of Two Cities, Three Smart Girls. Most interestingly, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town. Now, let me see something. Yeah, the interesting one with that is if Mr. Deeds sounds familiar to older Hollywood fans, it's because it's directed by Frank Capra. And this one is too. So, like, um, yeah, like if you've seen the Adam Sandler Mr. Deeds, this is the original version of Mr. Deeds. Um, and the fact that it beat a Frank Capra movie is a bit of a bummer. But I mean, well, let's see something. Ziegfeld was directed by Robert S. Leonard, Z. Leonard. And, well, most of his movies actually seem about the same, so that all kind of fits. He does like the showy stuff. What else did it win? Because I kind of just have more trivia than anything. Dance direction. That makes sense. Um, ah, wild. It only won two. It won Best Picture and Dance Direction. Huh. Oh, wait, hold on. Best Actress as well. So it won three. Um, this is actually a really good book. Really fun one if you Academy Awards fans aware of it. But that's all I got for it. It's not much. Oh, right. Before I signed off. I was going to talk about the Disney thing. So, once again, if you've been on the Great Movie Ride, which no longer exists, I hate that. And you know what scene I'm talking about. The reason why the screen's on there in front of it is because the original idea was supposed to be moving around like an animatronic, but the spinning kept being an issue. So they put the screen on to kind of give it a weird illusion kind of thing. Plus, within the movies that it was referencing, um, they always kind of had a little bit of that film over those scenes. So there you go. Um, but I do think I maybe start to get back into the Oscar movies again. Just like change of pace here and there. We'll see. Um, Next up's The Life of Emile Zola, which, sure, I guess. But Until then, see ya.